Hello, moon babies. It's Molly. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that this little video love note finds you well. So it is the season of the witch. It's always the season of the witch. But today in this video, what I wanted to do is share some thoughts with you around getting creative and making this your most magical season yet with some art magic ideas for Samhain. Hildegard's ready to go. Let's do it. Use bottle caps and Mod Podge or pour resin to create mini commemorative tokens of ancestors to either include on your altar or decorate boxes. You can also take this idea a step further and add a jump ring and a chain and wear them as a memorial this season. Combine a drugstore votive candle with magazine images you print out, perhaps your own drawings, to commemorate an artist or historical figure, someone who is deceased, who has inspired your life in a big way, and create a candle to include on your altar to honor them. A recycled drinking glass and a tea light will also do the trick. You might consider repurposing an Altoid or a candy tin to make a mini commemorative shrine, perhaps for a familiar or companion animal that has taken the Rainbow Bridge. This Sabbath is also about cleansing and releasing and banishing, and that makes it a great time to create art that you fully intend to destroy. So, get those bad habits, those frustrations, those difficult feelings that you're working with out productively and creatively in artwork, and then destroy it. Either burn it, chop it up, whir it up in the blender, and dispose of it appropriately. This is really cathartic and really fun to do with friends. Just be careful. If you feel up to it, you may wish to take some time to reflect and illustrate what your final wishes may be. Do you want to become a tree? Do you want your ashes shot out of a cannon? Do you want to be made into a bowling ball that is then passed down from generation to generation? I find that this sort of exercise, if I'm in the right mind, can actually be really helpful for helping me remember what's really important in my life and get refocused on my goals. You may also wish to spend some time, perhaps in your grimoire, illustrating your ideas about what you think life beyond this life might be like. Gather up your crayons and charcoal and head to your local cemetery and make some textural rubbings of headstones that you may wish to include as texture elements in future mixed media work. Use your pumpkin carving magically. This is such a fun way to express yourself. You could also use sigils, carve sigils onto your pumpkins that you wish to illuminate from the inside. You could also use a pumpkin carving for a situation that you would like to reverse, with the intention that as the pumpkin decomposes, the issue or situation will also dissolve. Ephemeral art magic, we love that. Repurpose a cracked piece of china or an old textbook cover, recycled cardboard, or even a heavy-duty chinette disposable plate and create a spirit board to use this season. Decorate a wooden spoon that you will be using to stir up all of the love potions you're making this season. Pyrography is a lot of fun. Look into it. Extend the life of old Halloween decorations, either those from your collection that are a little worse for wear, or decorations that you save from second-hand shops. Now, We all know that plastic is going to be with us for a very long time. So we best make the absolute best use out of it and give it life as many times as we can before it finds its way to a landfill. And we can do that by using our own, using secondhand materials and decoupaging them, perhaps with tissue paper or beautiful fabric. You may wish to give them a new lick of paint. Get creative with what's already existing and offer them a new life in your sacred space. For many pagans, Samhain is the beginning of the new year. So it's a great time to start honing in and thinking about what it is you'd like to incubate on over the winter. So busting out those dream boards and making those manifestation boxes. If you observe Halloween, you may also wish to consider using your costume creatively and consciously. What an excellent opportunity to express something you'd like to bring forth from yourself or envision your future self to be like. Very powerful glamour magic. Pumpkins tend to take center stage at this time of the year, but apples are also a powerful symbol of the season. So incorporate them into your crafting. Make dehydrated apple garlands to decorate your home for the season, or make apple stamps to use in your work or in your grimoire. We witches love this project. Crafting with baby witches, I'm here for it. Play with plaster, paper mache, cardboard, or decorate a pre-loved mask to use as a ritual tool for honoring ancestors, for underworld journeying, spirit communication, or just a really great spoopy decoration for your altar. Use smoke from a candle flame to create ethereal, ghostly images. This is a surrealist technique called fumage. You could also use this as a divinatory technique. It makes great drawings. You can learn more about that in my book, Art Magic with the Elements. Stamp and decorate recipe cards that feature recipes from perhaps the family, perhaps those who have passed on, or your own seasonal recipes that you'd like to include in your grimoire. You may wish to make enough of these to pass out to friends as a favor, a treat at work or at a party. I plan to do this year with my grandmother's brownie recipe. It's got like cherries in it. Oh, so good. Sew or cut some paper bunting featuring the names or images of ancestors. And ancestors, that's a broad term. We can use ancestors of place, so ancestors from the area that you live. You may use familial ancestors. You can also use ancestors of tradition. Different traditions that you belong to. And it could be the witchcraft tradition, the artist tradition. Think about the ways that we're all connected, but create a garland to honor them and place it on your mantle this season. Collage, paint, or draw, perhaps even write a short story about your ultimate genius dinner party. Which 5 people would you love to have dinner with and invite into your home for a dinner party? The only rule, they must be deceased. So what will you be making this season, moon babies? I want to hear all about it. Share it with us in the comments. And if you dig this kind of work, you may wish to consider joining us on Patreon, where you'll be able to access tons of videos, podcasts, resources to inspire your own art magic practice. I want to thank you so much for watching and for being here, moon baby. And until we speak again, witch on, witch boldly, and be well. Bye-bye.